What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Fable Joey, and I am back with another Mission Impossible review today, here to review Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, the 5th installment in this series. Guys, I absolutely love this movie, so let's get right into this. So first we're going to be talking about the flaws, and let's do that, because there aren't very many for this movie. I really enjoy this, and I actually didn't know this, but when I rewatched it, I enjoyed it more than the third. And as you could tell from my review on the third movie, I really enjoyed that movie. So, let's get into some of the flaws. Now, there are some weird things in this movie that I just could have felt could have been avoided by some simple things, like some very bad aim from some bad guys, you know, like someone's running down a hallway, and they have a very clear shot, and yet they miss like 20 times. It's a little weird. I mean, it's like 3 seconds long, so it's nothing I take back, but there are a couple scenes like that where you're just like, I could have nailed that. Like, I could have shot him if he was that close. You know, and there's a couple scenes like that which kind of takes you out of it for a second. You're like, okay, they're trained to kill, right? They should be able to hit him. But not really a big complaint. Sometimes the plot can feel a little bit muddled, and a lot of people say that about this movie. And it's true. Sometimes you just kind of don't know what's going on unless you're really paying attention. So those two are like the biggest complaint. There's nitpicks all around. There's a lot of conversations that didn't need to necessarily take place in this film. There are a lot of things that didn't need to happen. But as for that, those are really the only big complaints with this movie. Everything else for me is a big positive. Like, this has a couple of my favorite scenes in the whole Mission Impossible franchise. So, let's get into that. The very opening scene in this movie is so much fun. It is awesome. It is Ethan hanging off the side of an airplane, which he actually did. Like I said in my last video, Tom Cruise is an actor who will go to lengths to get very entertaining scenes in his action movies, and wow, this scene is just absolutely brilliant. The fact that he actually hung on the side of an airplane just baffles me, and he's done even more crazy stuff, and that's insane, and he is such a fantastic actor, and you see that throughout everyone in this whole movie. Everyone's acting is just on point. Jeremy Renner, it's my favorite performance from him from the series so far. He's only been in 2 installments, and I don't think he's in the upcoming Fallout, but that's alright. He has a lot more to do in this movie than he did in the other ones, and I really enjoy that. I think he's a fantastic character, and I really enjoy him being there. Everything is better with Benji. The movie opens with Benji. Movie ends with scenes with Benji. He has a lot more to do in this film, which I am so grateful for, because he is my favorite Mission Impossible character. I really love Benji. So the directing this time around is just absolutely fantastic. Every single shot is awesome. No weird zoom-ins, no weird cuts that I can think of necessarily. And there's so many set pieces that are just so great. This has my favorite car chase in the whole series. It is fantastic. It goes from a car chase to a motorcycle chase, which is even more thrilling. It is just absolutely beautiful, and the way it was filmed is just insanely great. Plus, the music in this film has probably got one of my favorite soundtracks out of the whole series. The music is very standout. There's not a single track in the soundtrack of this film that I don't think stands out. I think the music is absolutely phenomenal. The gunplay is very cool, as well as the action sequences. The hand-to-hand combat scenes are very great. And what I've heard from Fallout so far is that it has those same awesome action sequences, which is just awesome for me, because I love them. So let's talk about a couple of the standout scenes besides the opening sequence. The scene where Ethan has to hold his breath for 3 minutes and transfer the ideals of different people. He has to change it so Benji can walk through and get authorized permission. It is just absolutely amazing. That scene is so intense and so good, and the CG holds up perfectly in every scene in this movie. That scene is amazing, which leads into a perfect car chase, which I already kind of talked about. The last arc of this mission film, or at least the third half, is probably my favorite part. It is insanely awesome. It is very smart. So, Solomon Ling is the bad guy in this one. I think that he is the second best villain in the series. He is a lot better than Ghost Protocol's villain. I think that he actually has reasons to be bad. He's a little bare bones at points, but I think that he is a better villain than most of them, except for Philip Seymour Hoffman, that is. And we have Rebecca Ferguson. She is fantastic. I think she is the best girl who has aired in the Mission series. She's the best mission girl, as some people call her, but I thought she's very fantastic. Like I said, every performance is absolutely awesome. Luther Stickle is back as a main character in this film. I love Luther. He's probably the best. He's probably my second favorite character. He is just fantastic. So, overall, guys, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation is such a fun, thrilling movie. Every single action set piece feels like there was heart and soul poured into it, and you can really tell that Tom Cruise is trying at 110% for these movies. He's incredible. He's probably one of the best actors working today. I think he is absolutely amazing. I love basically everything about Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I gave it a 9.6, my cousin gave it a 9.3. Together our scores added up to an 18.9, which leads us to a 95%, which is the highest score that we have got so far. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am seeing Mission Impossible Fallout tonight. I am very, very excited. Expect my review to be up tomorrow. Cannot wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like my videos and you want to see things like it, go check out my friend Rhino Cinema Reviews' channel. He has awesome stuff too. I'll see you guys next time.